Well, Al, you guys were talking about how Colin Kaepernick was such a good baseball player, but so committed to stick with football. He knew it from the 4th grade on. Look at this letter he wrote to himself, which was to be opened 7 years later. He wrote, "I'm 5'2", 91 pounds, good athlete. I think in 7 years I will be between 6 feet and 6 feet 4, 140 pounds. I hope to go to a good college in football and then go to the pros and play on the Niners or the Packers, even if they aren't good in 7 years." Al, what are the odds?
What are the about 1,000,000 to 1 as LaMichael James picks up 17th. And Michelle is such an engaging guy. We got to talk to him yesterday. Jim Harbaugh says wise beyond his years, and you can see it. I mean, he walks into the room and you think this is a guy who's been playing in the National Football League for 10 years, not 2.
Yeah, and a couple of the guys on the team told me that, this whole team perked up a little bit when he got the starting quarterback job. And the first words out of their mouths, no offense to Alex Smith, he did great for us, but he has something, and great quarterbacks have that little charismatic something to them that makes a difference.
Well, he's showing the country tonight. The only thing he's had trouble with is the snap, and he almost had trouble with that one as well, as the ball is handed off to Gore, and he loses a yard or 2.
They're trying to stay with the formula here, and the formula has been for the 49ers to run the football, and obviously this snap has been an issue all night long. Run the football and short throws. 73% of their passes are within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage, and yet tonight, with the way Kaepernick is playing, it's the down-the-field throws, maybe that the Patriots weren't totally expecting, that have been the difference.
2nd and 12. And the ball is handed off to Dixon. The touchdown that Gore scored before was a fumble return. Remember when Kaepernick dropped it? It goes into the books as a fumble return. There he is. He, Roger Craig, and Joe Perry each with 50 rushing touchdowns. So the next one puts him atop everybody in the record book. And that goes in the books as a return touchdown. That's the first return touchdown New England has allowed all season. Brady warming up. Can't wait to get back in. It's 3rd down and 10.
Huge play here.
Yeah, it's at this point in the game, and the crowd senses it as well. And Kaepernick will throw, and that's over the head of Crabtree. So New England gets the stop, and it's 4th down.
Really good coverage here by Aqib Talib, and what a difference this guy has made on this football team. Here he is right here, man-to-man to the corner route. One of the most difficult ones to cover, anticipated it beautifully. But we have seen Talib now be able to take out the other team's #1 receiver in man coverage. Huge difference on this defense.
Andy Lee booming one, fielded at the 12-yard line, and Walker can go next to nowhere. Brady will start from the 14, 3:39 remaining in the 3rd. Football brought to you by Walmart. More gifts, more Christmas from America's gift headquarters, Walmart. By BMW, we only make one thing, the ultimate driving machine. And by AT&T, rethink possible. It's the 49ers tight end Vernon Davis, an artist, opened Gallery 85 in San Jose last week, showcasing his work as well as work with other artists from the Bay Area. Most talented guy as New England takes over at the 14, and Brady sends it to the 31 to Aaron Hernandez, who takes the ball to the 34-yard line. So Tom trying to lead him back, let him on that long drive, and starts this one with a gain of 20.
Always helps when you get a little chip from your friend on the sack leader in the NFL, and Solder ends up picking him up.
3 down! 3 down! To the 34. Patriots, their huddle, fast pace, trying to get back in it. And Brady being chased by Justin Smith, and then almost has that one intercepted by Dante Whitner. Pass intended for Danny Woodhead, 2nd down.
One of the things the 49ers felt like that they could do to Tom Brady was not blitz him. Last week, Houston blitzed him more than he had seen all season long. Brady now facing just a 3-man rush, dropping everybody back into coverage, and the coverage held up.
2nd and 10. And Brady slings that one and hits Lloyd for a first down. Brandon Lloyd for a gain of 13 yards makes his 5th catch of the night.
And Aldon Smith that time dropping into coverage. I'm sure Tom Brady happy about that. Again, with the slot receiver to his side, he had to drop.
Brady now 20 of 36 for 203. With protection again, and that's a 9-yard gain as Wes Welker makes the grab.
Now they've switched to zone defense now. They had great success with man coverage in the first half. Now with the lead, they've switched to more of a zone look, but it's allowed Brady to get some rhythm going.
Taking advantage of it, 2nd down and 1. Has time, going deep, and it is hauled in by Ho'omawanui as he makes the catch, his first catch of the night, and sets up a 1st and goal. And how this one has flipped around. 41 yards.
Now this is officially option number 17 on this play. Ho'omawanui has 2 or 3 catches on the season.
And then over right guard, they try to run the ball in with Woodhead. It'll be 2nd down and goal.
You know, you prioritize when you're on defense, and you see Daniel Fells or Michael Ho'omawanui in the game, and you go, oh, it's a run play, or they're not going to throw it to him. They're going to throw it to one of the other guys, and then he makes one of the big plays of the night, and here come the Patriots.
Ho'omawanui only with 3 catches all season, that being the 3rd. 2nd and goal. And this is, again, would it stop just short of the goal line. And we're under a minute now to play in the 3rd quarter.
You know, Dante Whitner on that one looked like he wasn't even sure what was going on, and then he snuck in between the linemen and made the stop. Here he comes right here, but prior to that snap, he had his back turned to the play almost, was looking around, seeing exactly what they were going to call, and now the Patriots have to score here.
3rd and goal, they bring Ridley in. Brady, of course, is terrific on the sneak. And he'll hand the ball to Ridley, and Ridley gets stuck before he can get to the goal line. So despite those 2 fumbles, brought him back. Aldon Smith makes the stop. A flag is thrown. No, they pick it up. The skirmish here, but clock keeps on ticking, and it's going to be 4th down and goal. And they will change ends of the field as we will go to the 4th quarter. New England trying to make a ball game out of it. With a 4th and goal when we come back. 31-10, San Francisco. Sunday Night Football back after these messages. Start the 4th quarter, Sunday Night Football. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle Tafoya. Huge play coming here. 4th and goal. Patriots inside the 1. Justin Smith, the stellar defensive lineman for San Francisco, went back to the locker room, so he is out. And now what do you do here? Does Brady sneak it in? He's so proficient at that. Does he roll out? They come up with an empty backfield. 4th and goal. Now Woodhead sets behind Brady.
Go 10. Out we go.
And Brady will try to dive for the touchdown. And does. Tom Brady over the top, as he's done so often, so effectively, and so efficiently throughout his career, and they have turned this into a 2-possession game.
I tell you, if Brady doesn't do what he did, which is extend the ball, he's probably not going to get it. So Bulaga got good penetration and actually hit him, but he couldn't stop him because he extended the ball out. Remember that in the playoff game where he did it and sort of got flipped on his head? One of the best short yardage backs in all of football, Tom Brady.
Gostowski for the extra point. Pretty close. The Patriots now with 2 long drives, 9 plays, 86 yards. And you can see what Tom does on 3rd or 4th and 1. Almost unstoppable.
So Bulaga got good penetration inside, but all arms of Tom Brady. You know, the one thing I'll say about Tom Brady is people don't appreciate how competitive that guy is. Remember last week when he made that run and he picked up the first down, he got up the first down signal? Man hates to lose, and he knows that, you know how much it has to bug him, the fact that they've had 2 Super Bowls within reach. They could have, think of the legacy of these two guys, of Belichick and Brady, but for a couple of amazing completions on the part of Eli Manning in 2 Super Bowls.
He's also a perfectionist, and I think has become even more so as the years have gone by. Houston winning today.